Tuko fiti?
Yeah, we can start.
We want to invite each and every person. Watu wa media, asanteni sana kwa ku come out. This is the state of the nation with the rap silence himself, the president, the longest serving president, CMB Prezo mwenyewe. So karibu sana.
Asanteni sana everybody. Thank you for coming out. Nashukuru. Like you guys know, I started music in 2004. And wakati nilianza muziki nilikuwa na lengo moja. Lengo langu lilikuwa kwamba for me to open up the doors for the next generation, so the next generation can open up doors for the next generation, and so on and so on and so forth. So as I stand here in front of you beautiful people today, I can confidently say that I accomplished my mission. And as you can see right now, the music industry has opened up doors for so many youngsters out there who are in the music industry. When I came into the music business, we didn't have much of a foundation. So I took it upon myself, together with a couple of other people in the industry, like the Namelesses, Kina Juakali, Nonini, and the list goes on and on. Like in Saizi, as people say, a good dancer knows when to leave the stage. So for me, I came into the industry with a bang, and I decided that there's no way the president is gonna exit without a bang. So we came in with a bang, and we have to exit with a bang. What do I mean by that? We got into collaboration with CMG Records and CMB. See that CMG, azipishani mbali sana. So we came together and decided that, you know, hatuwezi kuacha mafanzi hivi, lazima tuache na album moja ambayo sasa ndio itakuwa ya kufanya nini, ya kufunga chapter. The album is called GOGC. GOGC stands for Grand Opening, Grand Closing. I'm so glad and I'm proud of the way the industry has shaped up so far. So I feel it's only fair, you know, for me to present to you my album, which is Grand Opening, Grand Closing, which will be debut, which will premiere on the 9th of January, which also happens to be my birthday. You know, with that said, this Friday, in my album, I've featured a couple of artists. Niko na King Kaka, niko na Otile Brown, niko na Bahati, niko na Genge Actors. I've tried to work with as many people as I can. From Tanzania, I have AY featuring in the album. Kwa hiyo it's something ambayo tumekaa na tukapanga kwamba lazima yani tupatie mafans, unajua kitu ambacho watakithamini na kitu ambacho kitachowafurahisha. So together CMB in conjunction with CMG, we have a lot in store for you. Well, you look out for the album as we speak now. On Friday, the first single of my album is coming out. It's called Time Will Come. It was produced by Mikey. It was produced by a brother called Denzel, up and coming producer. So Time Will Come premieres this Friday. Please make sure you keep it locked. And kama kawa kama dawa, unajua mafans mimi na wapenda wote. So I'd like to send a big shout out to my other extended family, you know, the CMG family, my managers Grace, Lois, Gift, you know, my managers Gift and Lois. I'd like them to come and say hello. And you know, together we stand, divided we fall. And that's why I said I can confidently stand here in front of you beautiful people and say that I actually did achieve my goal. And I feel like now it's time to actually help nurture this young talent, you know, not only just in music, but also from the business perspective of things. I have the experience, so definitely we have a headquarters which is located at Dennis Street Road, Kilimani. You know, we have a creative hub there that I've created for youngsters to come and showcase their talent. As you may know, like, there are people who have talent, but they don't have that platform. So CMG and CMB, we've decided to come together and make sure we give them that platform. So if they want management, we've got them. If they want to record, we've got them. If they want to do podcasts, we've got them. It's an all-round creative hub.
Yeah, maybe a question,
Yeah.
We understand you've been famous on the veteran in music industry.
Yes.
Especially in East Africa.
Yes.
It's been a while before we heard from you.
Yes.
Why just CMG?
What do you mean?
Why did you just decide to collab with the CMG?
Oh, well, you see, myself and the CMG director, CEO, we've been brothers, and we've been brothers for a very long time. So all this was just a matter of time for it to come and be afloat. But myself and Des, we've been brothers for a very long time, and we always had in mind that we're going to work together. So for me, it's something that was way overdue, and it's not just something that came up overnight. It's something that we had planned for from years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prezo, the same question. Anauliza kwa nini ulichukua muda mrefu sana before?
Nilichukua muda mrefu sana kwa sababu I didn't want to force my art. So kuna wakati ambao nilikuwa sina motivation, nilikuwa sina inspiration. And you know, like as a musician, as an artist, you have to let that motivation find you. And whenever that motivation finds you, hata kama ni saa 8 za usiku, you know, you strike it while it's still hot. So, and then number 2, I wanted to make sure that you people miss me. And clearly you can see I've been missed, brother.
But when you say the word exit, does it mean unachana na mambo na muziki kabisa?
Sio kuachana na mambo na muziki kabisa, because kama nilivyosema tuko na headquarters ambayo kuna studios pale ambazo ni za ku-nurture new talent. Yep. And people who have the talent but then they don't have the platform. So I've created that platform whereby, you know, I'm still going to be nurturing young talent. I'm still going to be scouting for young talent as well. I work with a lot of the Gen Zs, and I work with all sorts of age groups. But for me, I know the difficulties of getting into an industry. Unajua mtu lazima uwe na platform. Kwa hiyo mimi nataka niwe mtu ambaye ana provide your platform kwa vijana ambao wana kipaji.
Yeah, so Prezo, you're a phenomenal artist.
Thank you.
And you've mentioned you're leaving, or rather you're doing your last album, right?
The last stretch.
Yeah, last stretch. And you have like diehard fans. They may be like, Prezo, please don't go. How are you going to handle that?
Well, you see, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, let's just focus on the album. Yeah. And you know, the album, like I said, I have very big names in the album, and I'm looking forward to presenting it to the fans out there. Keep in mind, mimi ndio nisemaga kwamba mafans mimi nawapenda wote na ma-autograph nitasign siku zote. We also have the remix for my fans as well. Shout out to Christoph. Shout out to everybody, man. You know, it's been a hell of a journey. It's been a roller coaster, njia panda, njia shuka, lakini bado we're still here. And when I say exit, it doesn't mean that I'm exiting like for good. You know, you'll see me once in a while here and there because I'm a music director, executive, and my goal is to keep pushing these youngins and make sure that we create the right path and platform for them. So you'll see me from time to time, once in a while here and there.
And yeah. Prezo, you are known for your performance. You are doing well very on stage. On a panel showbiz, coming to event with choppers. Maybe after your album, are you considering doing maybe a concert to your fans, like to experience the album live?
Oh, most definitely. You see, with the album, you know, definitely, like I said, grand opening, grand closing. Yeah. So regardless, you know, whatever it is, when the album comes out, we're definitely going to have a show that's going to mark, you know, I hate to use this word, but the exit of the president. But then, like I said before, I'll be around the corners, you know, our vijana mintawashikilia wherever possible, together with my managers here, together with the team, tawashikilia as much as we can. And you know, now I want to give you guys a personal invite to the office. When you get some time, please feel free, join him to tembele pale Dennis Pritt Road, Magnum Studios, you know, and then we can chop up one or two things.
In your album, you have mentioned legendaries. Is there upcoming artists featured in the album?
Yes, I have upcoming artists, definitely. You see, as the president, I cannot sideline them. So I have a lady called Mito. She's very good with it. You know, I can't wait for you guys to actually see her work. And a couple of other, I have an artist called 30, who also is an upcoming artist. You know, there's a couple of names there that, you know, you're going to be seeing who are upcoming. They're not known but very talented, and hopefully from the album launch, then they can also be able to prosper.
Maybe for your die-hard and veteran fans, mstari mmoja tu especially ile anazizi ukiwa na kikaribisha.
Ipi unataka? Excuse me miss, jina langu ni Jackson. Together me and you tutaleta action. Joe sogea karibu nikupe, na sio utani, ninachoomba ni nafasi kama dakika 5 tu of your time, nikueleze ni livyo kumai.
And of course, I think the last question on my side. Okay, second last or okay, my question. Apparently, we have seen exactly there is one of the shows that currently is being, I think, is being hyped on social media.
Sorry, come again?
There is one of the biggest show currently that people are talking about. I think it is the talk of the town, and people believe that indeed. Back then, there is a point in time where Eric said we need to support the local talent, play 75% of Kenyan music, but he didn't believe. He didn't mean that we play. It's all about support. Currently, we have seen exactly you coming up with a creative hub where you are trying to also to impact the other artists within.
Right.
But now there is one of the biggest show currently that is being criticized by most of the people. They believe that indeed this it's called the event that is going to happen, that the likes of Diamond is being invited. They feel like this event, it can be done by us, Kenyan musicians, and the amount that is being charged, they feel that indeed this money should just go to us personally. What do you have to say about people criticizing these kind of events, like inviting other artists within?
I think, at the end of the day, it's a sad truth. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like here in Kenya, we don't really support our own as it's supposed to be. And charity begins at home. So if anything is concerning our home ground, I believe the main act should be artists from our grounds. And I believe that they should be given the #1 option, you see, and not be made to feel like wamewekwa nyuma baada ya wengine, kwa sababu sisi tukienda kwao, wao pia wanapewa kipawa mbele, and they're given that opportunity. So it's something that is a work in progress, but all I can tell people ni kwamba tujaribu to support manake together we stand, divided we fall. Ukiangalia wanamuziki tuseme wa nchi zingine wanapewa support na wananchi wenzao, lakini sasa huko unajua sisi tuko tayari kutoa support kwa watu wa nje, ingalau hata wanasema kwamba nabii hawajulikani nyumbani kwao, but I feel like wasanii wa kwetu ndio inafaa wapewe hiyo kipawa mbele. So we're still going to push regardless. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. So hatutachoka, na ndio maana unaona niliamua kufungua hiyo creative hub ambayo I've given you an open invitation at any time, any day. But hivyo unajua tutazidi kungangana nao mpaka we reach the end goal.
Prezo, recently you got saved kwa kanisa Reverend Rusinatesa.
I've always been saved. People say wanasema kwamba Prezo tulifikiri kwamba you give your life to Christ. I've always given my life to Christ. Unaelewa? Na hakuna sehemu ambayo unajua mimi niliamka nikaenda kanisani kwa sababu pale ni ofisini kwa nani? Kwa Mungu. Kwa hiyo ile nyumba ya Mungu niliona kwamba nikienda pale mimi nitaongea na Mungu wangu. Lakini wanahabari walijijazia kwamba Prezo ameokoka. Nikasema sawa, unajua niombeeni mema, manake huwezi kujua safari ya mbele itakuaje. Lakini as far as I'm concerned, I've always given my life to Christ. Always.
Yeah, and you've said grand closing, grand opening, grand closing.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Yes. So which means this is gonna be huge. This is like you're supposed to make a statement, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So what is it that is different in that album other than the others that you've maybe released before?
There's a lot of growth in my music. There's a lot of experience in my music, and when the album comes out, the fans out there will actually see the big difference between 2004 and currently. So the music, has so much growth in it. Yeah. And with the experience, every day is a learning curve. Kwa hiyo unajua kila kitu ambacho nimepitia najua kwamba okay, hapa nitafanya hivi, hapa nitafanya vile. And that's why I believe not only do I have an album, but I have a masterpiece. You feel me?
Okay, before we finish, we see a feeling you came to manager.
Yeah, my managers, I actually have two. I have two. Pick one, yellow or brown.
Brown.
I want before the manager say something because they be winding up everything. Taka Christopher aje aseme kitu kidogo. Christopher Mluya wa Busia. But Busia wanammiss sana, wanasema tangu atoke hajarudi. So ni Mluya wa Nairobi.
Wanammiss pale bwana.
So yes, I want you to spread the word. If you know of anybody who has talent and is looking for that platform, then Magnum Studios is the place to be. CMG, CMB, we're in the building. Na sisi unajua tubahatishi, unaelewa, like at the end of the day, ask yourself, how did that name King of Bling come about? Because we brought the show into the business. Before CMB, there was no show into the business. But we gladly came up with a show into the business, and now we're making big things happen. So if you know of anybody, if anybody's watching out there, Magnum Studios is the place to be.
So Prezo, you can tell them Magnum Studio, there's a space for podcasts.
Yeah, we have space for podcasts, all the content creators. If you know you're a content creator, just come to Magnum Studios, because that is the place to be. And you have all our support. Hopefully, we can help this industry go into higher heights.
Maybe as you reach the stage, maybe what's one thing that you say that people remember?
I'm proud of you, brother. I've seen you coming up since back in the day. And when I see you here, it makes me proud. What were you saying?
I was saying maybe as you reach the stage, what will you say people remember you for, or what will you leave for the legacy?
Well, they'll remember me for all the right things, because you cannot mention the industry without mentioning Prezo, truth be told. You see, and like I said, I can stand here a very happy and proud man because, I already achieved my goal. And my goal was to open up those doors. Mluya Busia.
Christopher.
What up, my brother? How you living?
Man, congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
Everything president.
Everything presidential.
Love that, man.
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you, my brother.
For sure.
Easy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poa sana.
It's been long.
It's been long, man. Yeah. Nilikuwa awake kiasi. Yes.
Just tell us something.
Kwa hapa mazee, I support my big bro, the president, outside CMG, all through, man. Yeah.
So Christoph, are you among the people who are featuring in his album, Ama?
Absolutely.
Absolutely,
Okay.
man. 100%.
That's like asking, is the Pope Catholic?
Yeah. So yeah, kwa hapa na support the president.
Okay, so Christoph,
Yeah.
we have missed you kidogo kwa industry.
Yeah.
So maybe tell us, what are you planning for us as the new year begins?
No. 2025 EP album zote
Yeah.
zinakam.
Yeah.
I'm back, yeah, nimekuwa straight off for a while. Try ku hustle pia your side. So yeah.
Okay.
Sasa tumerudi. Actually tunacheki. There's a song na train come up next week. Yeah, na train, yeah.
Oh.
It was asubuhi na mapema, yeah.
So, Baba will release for your manager.
Yeah. Under CMG, everything is CMG. Yes.
So Christoph, do you know somebody known as Kasipo?
Yeah, I know Kasip.
Kasipo, yes.
Yeah.
So Kasipo has been recently saying that the Kenyan industry is a little bit failing. Why?
Failing?
Yes, failing in the sense that people who are in the limelight mentioning you and maybe Prezo and some other prestigious artists,
Okay.
you are not doing enough to, keep us there. Do you agree with him or?
I don't agree with him. Anafangalia lifestyle ya wasanii vile wanaishi before wasimulika hizi. I think hiyo ni cloud chase tu.
Okay.
If you ask me, hiyo ni cloud chase.
Ukisema lifestyle unamaanisha?
Unajua, at the end of the day, si kila msanii ana post lifestyle yake, unajua. Kuna wale wana post cloud chase na wale the real ones who are really living the life, they don't post anything. Yeah, wanapostia tu content. So yeah, na judge probably by the fakeness yenye anaona probably wasi wenye wana post fake things huko nje.
Alisema hivyo kwa sababu we have seen most events that are organized in Kenya, mostly from outside artists.
Yeah.
So for hizo events mostly
shows ndo mahali watu wanapata pesa peke yake. Hivyo ndo watu wanafikiria. Kama anafikiria hivyo hata basi yeye mwenyewe understand industry. Yeah. See shows. These are shows iliisha back in the day, man. Pesa, kuna endorsements, kuna streaming, kuna everything. Yeah. Wasanii wa gani? Nasema Tida hata na do. Ashaongea na Tida. Ashaimwona. Anajua mali anaishi, anajua gari ana drive. Jui, so I think you need cloud chasing too. Yeah.
Okay. Tukiangalia YouTube, most of the content continue hapa Kenya. Songa couple stuff. Hakunanga real music.
Yeah. Mi siwezi jua because mi sijai cloud chase. Mi mtu wa ngoma. Kuwa ikue, isipokuwa ingine inatoka mpaka ikue. So me I don't believe in cloud chasing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
Sometimes back
Ni aje manze. Kwa to do interview call me travel tena bora.
For some time umekuwa ukitoa muziki mzuri sana.
Yeah.
Ulitoka kacha kwanza at the moment ambao ulikuwa unasikia yako sana.
Yeah.
You travel to the US.
Yeah.
Maybe why did you, what was the reason for that travel?
No, I went for a tour. Nilienda tour na nika enjoy lifestyle, nikatulia kiasi.
Yeah, and you coming back, what do you have like an album plan for them?
Album na EP next year, 25. But saizi new song na Trio Mio inatoka, I think in the next 2-3 days itakuwa online, so that's why watch out for that.
Do you believe your fans are still there?
My fans are always there. Mimi na mafans wangu. Mimi si ule msanii nalenga ma DM, hata wewe tuliongea naye through that, unajua. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much guys.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe we can just hear from the manager.
From the manager.
Say thank you to working on
First of all, thank you so much for Anyway, so thank you so much guys for coming, for honoring this. And as Prezo has said, I mean, expect good things because we are here to nurture talent. Because he has the experience, right? Christoph as well has the experience. So he can hold a hand of 1 or 2 people. So yeah, expect great things from CMG, expect great things from CMB, expect great things from Christoph MWB. Yeah.
Okay, give just one question.
Sure.
Back then we saw you exactly working with that is a Steve Simple Boy, but apparently currently you're not working with him, and now we are seeing you and that is Prezo. What is exactly the reason as to why you decided to left, and will you stay, maintain, or possibly again you will have to bridge your way again?
I feel like generally speaking, it's because of breach of contract, because once we are a company and we decide that we want to work with this artist, of course we have expectations as the company, right? And the artist also has expectations. But it reached a point where the artist's needs were not put first as per the contractual agreement that we had. So we didn't really want our hands stained because of that. So actually Lois and I just made the decision to resign. Yeah, we just had to make that hard decision. And here we are.
All right.
Thank you so much guys for coming today. I really do appreciate this. And also we as CMG don't mind holding a hand on you when it comes to the entertainment. If you feel like you're out there and you're talented, just approach us, tell us, we can take you through it. Huku kwetu tunapenda watu na tunapenda wasanii sana. Na kuna food. Kuna food, kuna good vibes, kuna respect, penye most artists are not given out there. So yeah.
Actually, actually to add to that, as a label, we just don't work with artists only. Generally creatives, graphic designers, DJs, we have TikTokers as well. So if you feel too like you are creative in any way and you feel like you have something to bring to the table, then shoot us that email or shoot us that DM and we'll be happy to respond.
Okay.
All right, Prezo.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Really, thank you so much.
So don't forget Friday, the new song with Otile drops. It's called A Time Will Come. Yeah. It will be on all streaming platforms. And then, you know, we take it there. January 9th, we drop the bombshell.
Right.
Thank you.